Everybody, I just finished watching Bill and Ted 3, Face the Music, and I want to do a ranking of all three films to my least favorite to my favorite. That's why I got my Funko Pops out of Bill and Ted, because I love this franchise. It's a beloved franchise, and I want to show my love for this franchise. So let's get started with the ranking. Coming in number 3 is Bill and Ted 3, Face the Music. I like this film. I just finished it 30 minutes ago, and I had a great time watching this film. For 29 years not having a Bill and Ted movie, this is a pretty good follow-up. I love Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter as Bill and Ted still. They are older, but they still got the energy to do a Bill and Ted movie. I'm happy they brought back the Grim Reaper for this film. Even they brought back the ladies who became princesses and now they're wives with the Wild Stallions, Bill and Ted. Even the additional characters of the children is pretty good. The daughters are pretty good. They're pretty energy and they're pretty funny. I love their chemistry and they feel like a girl version of Bill and Ted very well. The storytelling is pretty good for the most part, and the CGI was pretty great. But the only problem with this movie is only the robot in the movie that was trying to kill Bill and Ted. And this robot doesn't really look like a robot. It looks very cheesy. And I really didn't care for his dialect that much. And then when it's near the end of the movie, he made me chuckle a couple of times. But that's like the only problem with Bill and Ted 3 Face the Music is mostly the robot. But it's a pretty good movie. For 29 years not having a Bill and Ted movie, it's a pretty good one for a sequel. Coming in number 2 is Bill and Ted Excellent Adventures. I love this movie. I love the concept when they are fell in school and the only way they can pass is doing a history report, and they go back in the past and get all these people from the past who are famous and they bring them back to the present and they talk about them, and it's pretty good for a good storytelling for a future movie. Well, if you think of Back to the Future is great, but Bill and Ted is great too for a future movie. But I love the concept. The jokes land still. And Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter as Bill and Ted are excellent as their roles. But coming in number 1 is Bill and Ted Bogus Journey. I love this film. I love the Grim Reaper in this movie. I love Keanu Reeves and Alex Winter reprising their roles as Bill and Ted. Very energy characters, and they still got it. And I love when they say, "Wow, Stallions!" every single time, and do their air guitar thing. And I love the jokes. They land. They're pretty cheesy, but they land very well for me. I love the character Station in this movie. And I love the Bill and Ted robots who kill Bill and Ted to take them to hell. And then then the Grim Reaper take them to heaven to bring them back to life and kill these robots and save the world. But overall, I love this franchise, so I hope you liked my ranking of all 3 Bill and Ted movies to my least favorite to my favorite. I hope you subscribe to the channel for more content. Like this video if you really like my ranking of all 3 movies. And put your comments down below. What's your ranking of all 3 Bill and Ted movies? And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.